Construction continues on the waterfront in downtown Plymouth. It wasn't too long ago that demolition crews were systematically dismantling the old T Wharf and removing the old piles. Now they're in the process of installing the new pier, and Harbormaster Chad Hunter has nothing but good things to say about the overall process.
In the early spring of 2016, this was the sound you would have heard coming from the T Wharf demolition project that was underway in downtown Plymouth. The sound of chainsaws was traded in for a somewhat more appealing sound of a vibrohammer that delivers these piles into the ocean floor. The last time we were here, they were pulling the old piles up. This time they're putting the new piles in, and believe it or not, even though it's the middle of summer, right in the heart of tourist season, this really hasn't caused any distractions as far as the day-to-day business operations down here on the waterfront.
The construction company, Robert Bauer, has been really great working with us to make sure there's very minimal impacts on the lobstermen, for example, charter boats. So it's actually been going very smooth. There probably will be some impact coming up. They're going to do some electrical work, which will require cutting into the roadway and running conduit. But even then, they've been very easy to work with, and they'll do sort of half closure so the traffic can still flow through. The lobstermen won't have any issue getting onto the pier here. So they've been really great, and it's very minimal impacts.
Gone is the old dilapidated wharf. In its place, you can see the makings of what will be the new pier. The piles, cross bracings, and uprights are set up in front of woods for what will be an eventual boardwalk.
Once they're finished driving piles, they'll start with concrete work. This will be a concrete topped pier, just like the town wharf. So when they get all their piles in, they'll start doing concrete caps, which will go on top of the pilings, and then they'll actually be pouring the deck itself. So they'll be doing rebar, concrete work. And then probably the finishing touches are going to be, the cleats on the pier, the bollards, the electrical stands, that sort of thing will come towards the end.
Meanwhile, life goes on here at the pier. The commercial fishermen are still bringing in their hauls. Tourist activity and pleasure cruises are still going on, almost as if there aren't two giant cranes right in the middle of everything. And that's in large part due to the construction crew's efficiency and ability to somehow fly under the radar.
They've been really good. The contractor's been great working with Woods and the local businesses. Obviously, we were very concerned because some of those pilings are feet from the edge of Woods, seafood. So we were concerned about that, but they've done a great job. They're starting to work away from the building, so we feel as though I don't think there'll be any other impacts as they move out. And they drive the pilings early in the morning to keep away from the busy lunch hours and dinner. So they've done a great job.
So far, construction has been running on schedule and on budget, with the date set for completion in January 2017. Reporting from the waterfront, Brian Sullivan, PCN.